We have Odogwu Parara, the Odogwu that has been trending in the entire social media. I'm not surprised that Uzor is playing this role as Odogwu Parara. Somewhere, somehow, something inside me was expecting that Odogwu and Chioma would not. The costume department did a terrible job for the costume of, that was one shoe I saw. The movie was a bit. Our dearest insiders, welcome back to another episode with me, New Heaven Abraham. It is always a pleasure to be here with you. Today, I will be reviewing the movie Love in Every Word. Love in Every Word is a Nollywood movie which is really trending at the moment. It's streaming on YouTube at Omoni Oboli TV, directed by Stanley Obi and executively produced by Omoni Oboli. The storyline basically talks about the life of a young lady living in Lagos, Nigeria, very ambitious and really hardworking, has her own side hustle business where she sells perfumes, and her trying to navigate her love life. She has this boyfriend who's always in need of money, asking, demanding for thousands of dollars. Today he's doing real estate, tomorrow he's doing Bitcoin, next tomorrow it's Forex, and it just keeps on failing, and all her money is just going into thin air, all in the name of love. Eventually, she breaks up with him after she lost, I think, $5,000. And she just wants to focus on her life. And yes, she can date you as long as you are not an Igbo man. So the movie tells us that it's because of family trauma, because her father was an Igbo man who had money, but apparently they realized that he has a family abroad. And then we have Odogwu Parara, the Odogwu that has been trending in the entire social media. Everybody is hoping and wishing to have their Odogwu Parara, including me. There is this rich, wealthy, handsome Igbo man, romantic, who finally meets her. It was love at first sight. And then eventually they get to talk. It seems like there was a spark somewhere. All of a sudden, his accent became a problem and the young lady couldn't take it. Then there's a roller coaster of emotions. Today, I'm in love. Tomorrow, I'm not in love. Today, I love you. Tomorrow, I'm not sure I can marry you. It just keeps going up and down. Roller coaster, roller coaster. Chioma was just confused, Sha. But yeah, that's basically a rundown of the storyline. Let us talk about the cast and their performances. The protagonist of this movie is Bam Bam from Big Brother, Bamike, and she played the role Chioma. She's the beautiful, hardworking lady who meets Odogwu Parara, who has all the money to spend, Yeah, she did so well. She did really good. I was really surprised at her performance because I've not really watched or seen any movie where she was the protagonist, like the main actress. And I must say, this is a really good one for her. So I feel like the fact that she's married in real life, the producers of this movie should have limited the kissing scene. A lot of people had issues with the kissing scene. I don't think it's a bad thing for a married actress to kiss, but I just think there should be a limit. It should only be because it is very, very necessary and not just random kisses and stuff like that. It just didn't sit well with me. But Bam Bam did a great job. I hope to see her in other Nollywood movies, cinematic movies, and Netflix. I hope she goes beyond YouTube and does bigger and better things. Next up, Uzor Arukwe. So I'm not surprised that Uzor is playing this role as Odogwu Parara. In fact, the truth is, casting him for that role is the best thing the producers ever did, because he's already known for doing stuff like that and he always nails his lol. Uzor Arukwe did a great job. Uzor is good. I was also watching some clips in the movie and I'm like, this guy is good. Uzor is good. I can keep saying it over and over and over again. For every role you give Uzor, he would always nail it. I think the first time I saw the erotic aspect of Uzor was in the tribe called Judah, yeah. And he did a great job in this movie. I must really applaud his performance. And then we have supporting actresses like Amanda Iriepem, who played the role Ivie, and Osereme Iriegbenebo. I hope I got that correct. She played the role Ifi. So these are the two supporting actresses of this movie. Yeah, they did such a great job, especially Ifi. She's a good actress. I would have expected more vibes from the both of them. And the costume department did a terrible job for the costume of this supporting actress. I know that they are supporting actresses. They are not in the spotlight of the movie, but if you're going to be friends to someone who dresses so well, like what they did with Chioma's costume, who looks so good, then at least her friends should be something like her. The costume was not it. That was one shoe I saw. Ivie wore that shoe and I'm like, see Chioma, look at how good she's looking. Why did they make her friends not look anything near her? It just wasn't it for me. Then we have Thelma Chukwuem. She played the role of Chioma's mom, and yeah, she did a good job. You could feel the bond between mother and daughter, and it was a good thing to watch. You know, the usual Nigerian mother who has suitors that she wants her daughter to consider, who wants her daughter to get married, and yeah, she did a great job. I felt the bond, and that is what her character was supposed to depict. There are some discrepancies, some shortcomings, some things that I couldn't like. The movie was a bit too convenient. There was no plot twist, there was no conflict. I don't think there was any climax. It was just too convenient. And the thing is, real life, there is no convenience like that, where you just have this rich man who is all over your head and who says no to all the ladies in the village. Everything is just too convenient. He wants to get your number, so he comes and buys the entire building where you work, and he's now the new landlord. He brings all these dancers just to get your number, and then you go to a jewelry shop to get necklace. He sees you there, buys you. The storyline is a bit too convenient. Somewhere, somehow, something inside me was expecting that Odogwu and Chioma would not end up together. Why? Because it is a cliche that whenever two people, have emotional connection in a movie, they always end up together. I thought Omoni Oboli would disappoint us. Let me not use the word disappoint, would do something different and surprise me. The fact that at the beginning of the movie, when they met, Odogwu was saying, I will marry you. I know I will marry you. I thought she was going to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I was expecting Omoni Oboli to surprise us, give us something different, break our hearts towards the end of the movie, because obviously you know that everybody's rooting for them to end up together. There's this rich man and there's this really beautiful lady. Everybody wants them to, get married, have beautiful children, live happily ever after. But I did not want it. I wanted something different. I believe Nollywood should stop some cliches that we've experienced or we've watched over the years. So the set design was good, the location was good as well. The cinematography is average, nothing out of the usuals. I have a problem with the lighting of the movie. There were some scenes that were really dark, like the scene where Odogwu and Chioma met for the first time. It was really dark. Yeah, I know they were trying to tell us that she went to the back to hide from her mom, but I would have wanted more lights there. Even the cooking scene where Odogwu made a meal for Chioma, it was dark. And this was meant to be an inside house shoot. There should have been more light. The scene where he came all the way from Anambra to Lagos to see Chioma and get her number, it was dark. Yes, I know it's an evening kind of scene, but it was just too dark for a production. I expected more lights, and yeah, more lights. Odogwu was 45 years old, and the movie writers didn't care to explain to us why he was 45 with all the wealth and he wasn't married. I expected that in some way he would explain why that happened, but nah, they just told us that he was 45 years and there was no reason for it. There should be depth to every information that you give us in a movie production. That's what I'm trying to say in essence. Odogwu Parara. Chioma said she didn't like your accent, your Igbo thick accent, and I expected that there would be a scene of Odogwu taking English lessons, taking accent lessons, trying to speak better for Chioma. But no, the movie makes it seem like because he has money, Chioma should just adapt to the Igbotic accents that she didn't like. I don't think that is how it should be. One thing about relationship and marriage is that you should be ready to make compromise, especially if your partner is not comfortable with it. There should be an intentional act. For instance, when you have a woman who says, I don't like the way you dress, she's not saying it to damage your self-esteem, just that every woman has or the picture of how she wants her man to be. Not just every woman, every man, everybody. You mustn't be 100%, fit into that picture. But whatever it is that she raises as a concern, no matter how rich you are, you should be able to intentionally take steps. Because I know that if there is a certain way you want her to dress, you would love her to intentionally, start dressing like that and fit into the kind of woman that you want. I believe everything in relationship should be vice versa. Yeah. So Odogwu Parara, you should have started taking English lessons. Thank you. Let us talk about the emotional connection between Odogwu Parara and Chioma. The truth is, my native name is Chioma, so watching this movie felt like Odogwu is here for me. My Odogwu has come. Odogwu was really romantic, very, very romantic, and had all the gifts to give Chioma, was there for her, ready to be that man for her. And yes, that is a good thing that every man should have. Also, Chioma was really hardworking. She didn't ask for anything. She was just focused on her life. And she made it clear to Odogwu that she does not want to be a housewife. She wants to be able to work. She has ambitions. She has her dreams, her goals, all that she wants to get out of life. And yeah, Odogwu was really happy about it. He was ready to support her. And that is how it should be. I want to talk about love bombing, because there was a bit of that in this movie, stalking and stuff by Odogwu Parara. If you love somebody, especially if you are a man and you love a woman, you've told her that you love her, don't go stalking, go doing a lot of things. A woman that doesn't love you does not love you. What are my ratings for the movie? So for my rating this time, this is the very first time that my rating is like I'm on an edge, I'm on the fence, I'm trying to go this way, going the other way. So yes, my rating for this movie is a 5/10, somewhere in between. Yeah. Love in Every Word is a movie for you to see if you love romantic movies. I don't know if it's really worth the hype. Until you start watching, I thought it was worth the hype until I started watching. And the truth is, the storyline is normal and it's just normal thing that would see in a Nollywood movie. Nothing really special. But having the Igbotic accent, I think that is what made it special and worth the hype.